Here we have a lonely chicken that was going to get a beer can shoved up its backside and set on the smoker. But I just don't want that today. So I think I'm going to take this guy and chop it up into its broken down parts. Take some spinach, parmesan, all these other wonderful little things I've got here, and broccoli cheddar soup, and who knows what else. Mix it up with some noodles and throw it in the oven and bake it. Or I might get creative and throw it in the smoker and bake it. I don't know. But that chicken, that stuff, some noodles, and we're going to see what happens. Alright, here we have the chicken broken down. Same chicken. Here's its skin sitting in a sea salt brine. I'm going to put that in the fridge till we're ready. Dry them off real good, throw some oil on them, and set them on the top rack in the smoker while we're baking off the chicken. But first we have to season the chicken, and then we're going to brown the chicken, add the mushrooms and the spinach to the chicken, let all that kind of cook together. Then we'll put it on some noodles add in the sauces and make it really yummy. Put it all outside in the smoker for probably about an hour. Well, before I forget, what I've put into this pot is cheddar broccoli soup, cream of chicken soup, Parmesan cheese, some finely ground sea salt, a little Thousand Island dressing, some ranch, and I'll probably put a little ranch seasoning and some garlic salt in here, and that's going to be the mixture that goes in with the noodles and chicken. Here we are with the sauce and the chicken. I seared off the chicken, got some nice little brown spots on it. I don't want to overcook it. I cooked off the spinach and the mushrooms together. I put the mushrooms and the leftover juices in with I'll call it an Alfredo sauce. And we're going to mix that with a bunch of noodles. I've already got my sea salt in the pan to put the water in. We're going to boil up some egg noodles. And the trick with egg noodles is when you're putting them in a casserole like this, once they're boiled, run them under some cold water to stop the cooking process. So we'll do that, then we'll throw them out on the smoker at 350 for 45 minutes to an hour, and that's going to be about it. Next step, I merged the undercooked, browned off chicken with the spinach and mushroom and all sorts of other yummy goodness. We'll call it an Alfredo sauce. I've got the noodles boiling, and in a while we're going to combine those and throw them on the smoker.
Alright, here we have the chicken and the skins all ready to go on the smoker.
Well, it's been about 45 minutes. I said an hour. I want to double check and make sure everything's good. We came out here at 30 minutes and checked our pellets, because if you're running a pellet smoker, always check your pellets. You have to come out, make sure everything's over the auger area so you don't run out of pellets. Then, crack this open and see where we're at. Now that is some yummy looking chicken skin. Down here, look at this, look at this, look at this. It's bubbling away. Oh, that looks so tasty. It's probably almost done, but the chicken wasn't fully cooked. The noodles weren't fully cooked. So I'm going to give it the hour I said I was going to give it. I'm going to flip this skin over, and then when it's done, I'm going to chop it up and sprinkle it over the top of that. Oh yeah, it's going to be good. Well, here it is, the chicken skin that you saw earlier, smoked for 45 minutes on the top rack, brine salted before that, and chopped into crumbles, which will go over the top of the chicken noodles if the boys allow it to be eaten on top before they eat it all, snacking on it.
Honey, you've made such a mess!
Well, of course I did. How easy do you think it is to make gorgeous, yummy chicken yumminess and bits that are crunchy and tasty. It takes a bit of a mess. Oh my goodness. The dog wants to get in on it. Oh, hello, Mitten.
This is cheesy, yummy, and I think gooey. And if you see that little speck right there, that's a noodle.
Yep, we've got noodles, chicken, rice, not rice, chicken, broccoli, cheese, and the crunchies on top are the smoked chicken skin that was brined in salt water.
Make sure, this isn't yucky. It sounds yucky, but it's not.
It's a cheesy chicken Alfredo. It's totally yummy.